Hello and welcome to a new video on this channel. So recently there was quite much hype about the Made for Kids YouTube update, and let me show you how to interpret exactly the law. So how can you check if the content you create is made for kids or not? So for this I will use the help article that Google published. So I will link this in this video's description. You can also check this out. So the title of it is determining if your content is made for kids. So yeah, if we check this, it refers to the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, the COPPA law that was approved recently. And here we can see the list of things that you should consider when checking if your videos are made for kids or not. So if you should mark your videos as made for kids or not made for kids. So the first line here is subject matter of the video is educational content for preschoolers, for example, but this is only one category. So you should consider the subject of the video if it is addressed to kids. And the kid in the United States, for example, is anyone under the age of 14. So if you generate content that its subject is are kids, then your content is made for kids. So let me show you an example on YouTube of this. So if we search for learn to count, we will see this. These are all educational videos for kids. These are clearly considered as made for kids. Another thing is learn to read, draw, and many more. So these are also learn to draw. Here are some that are not made for kids, like this. However, this one is made for kids because it contains cartoon characters, and this is appealing to kids. So you have to also check your thumbnail, not only your content. You have to check also your thumbnail of the video. Okay, so let's go further. Whether children are your intended or actual audience. So this is the same with the, or similar with the previous. So if we enter here for children, for example, then we will see many made for kids videos. So if we search for children, this is clearly intended audience for children. If you enter for children, you are fully made for kids content. Whether the video includes child actors or models. So if your video includes children or child actors, then your video might be considered made for kids because children are appealing to other children. So if a child sees another child in the thumbnail of a video or in the content of a video, he will be attracted by this and he will watch the video. So because of this, the law says that if your video contains children, then it is considered made for kids. I know this is not always true, but the law generalizes this, and yeah. Whether the video includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children, including animated characters or cartoon figures. So yeah, if we search for cartoon, once again, these all are made for kids. And celebrities, Hannah Montana, for example, made for kids clearly, and so on. And toys, Superman toy, this is also made for kids content. If you review toys in your videos, you are in the gray zone, because if the toys are not always intended for children but they are toys which are children material as nature, YouTube algorithm might flag your video as made for kids. So yeah, this is not so great news. Whether the language of the videos is intended for children to understand. So if the video is speaking in a language which is very basic, which is intended for children to understand. So if we search for understand English for children, this is just an example, we can see here some videos that will speak in a way that will allow also children to understand how they are speaking. And this is also probably flagged as made for kids. Whether the video includes activities that appeal to children, such as play acting, simple songs or games, or early education. So all videos that are with songs for kids, these are clearly made for kids. And play acting, this clearly is for kids because children appear here. And yeah, play acting of adults is somehow in a gray zone because the YouTube algorithm might flag this incorrectly because this is not made for kids content. However, this is in a gray zone. So yeah, whether the video includes songs, stories, or poems for children, or any other information you may have to have determine your video's audience, like empirical evidence of the video's audience. So yeah, so the made for kids content is very broad, and if I understood correctly, YouTube will penalize content creators like the Happy Tree Friends, for example, which were cartoon characters but also included a heavy dose of violence in their cartoons, and this is no longer allowed after this new law, the COPPA law, was approved. So cartoons with aggression and high rates of non-children material will not be allowed anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, this is all. I hope you understood how you could rate your videos, and you should check all points from here, and if you fall into at least one, then your videos should be marked as made for kids. If you do not fall in any of these subjects, then your video can be marked safely as not made for kids. Also, beware, not just the video content, also the thumbnail should be checked for this. So don't include children in the video's thumbnail because it might be flagged as made for kids. Okay, so this is all for now. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching until the end of it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get more similar news and updates and content. And have a great day. Over and out. Bye bye.